Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. Here we are on the episode of Fully On. I'm here with the cameraman, right? Right next to me, and then of course our host. Oh, he's here.
My bad, guys.
Welcome,
I just
welcome,
got here.
welcome to another episode. Today we are gonna have some good conversation about the things that are going on. It was 4th of July yesterday,
Happy
right?
4th of July, guys.
That was exciting. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, just little things, right? We'll touch on, but yeah. What do you want to start with today? Or
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, this mic don't work, so you gotta use that one.
What up, guys? You all hear me? Shit not work, man.
Yeah, I'll fix it next time. So
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Fully On episode. It's Henrry Offlimits, your camera operator.
appreciate it, bro.
I
for
just
being
wanted to be
here.
in the intro today. Don't stop with that shit, man. You want to tell the people what happened? You want to tell the people what happened with the footage? That, man. Let's talk about it, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to defend myself right now, bro.
All right, first of all, this was supposed to be a third episode. We shot the second episode. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad that happened. I'm glad it got lost because I was not feeling that episode, man. I was not. But anyways, I use his camera for the wide angle. That's where the mic goes to. And then
That's you right there.
so the one in the middle. Anyway, so I forgot to move all my footage to my computer. And then he went to shoot a vlog. And he saw the footage, but he didn't call me and be like, hey, did you save the footage to your computer?
Dog, every time I go out and try to record a new episode, a new video for my channel, I delete everything that I have on the camera, and I don't even look at it, bro.
I mean, it makes sense, though. You're not.
How the hell are you
Professional.
gonna tell me? How are you gonna tell me that the footage was in there for like a week? You
Yeah,
didn't even think about
it was there for a whole week, bro.
saving this to your computer, man.
See, I do give you that.
That's not
though,
on
you know?
me.
I do give you that. That was my fault. But anyways, this was supposed to be episode 3.
as you guys may notice, it was not my fault.
It was just a miss. Not no communication there at all.
Things could change, in regards to scheduling, planning.
Yeah.
Yeah, things will get better, of course, for sure. But I think I'm on the same page. Yeah, I think today will be a lot better. I think we'll have different topics. I think we all weren't feeling that second time.
Yeah, I think it's just okay. I'm gonna take 100% responsibility on not taking the footage out and put it on my computer. But you should have at least called me and be like, "Hey, just making sure that you save all this footage." It's simple. That's it.
That's not full responsibility.
Let's go 50-50. I'm cool with that.
Nah. I'll
Fuck it,
say
I'll go.
20.
Fuck
You
it, I'll
20,
take-
I'm 80. There you go.
All right, fuck it. I'll take the 20. But having said that, welcome back to another episode of Fully On. Ready
I'll
to
give
go,
you some
ready to do
ideas
this shit. I'm going to be behind the cameras. That's it for me, guys. Henrry Offlimits. Make
Appreciate
sure you
it, brother.
guys follow me, subscribe to the channel. George,
Link down in the description, guys. Make sure you
link
guys
down in the
subscribe
description.
to his
Make it happen.
YouTube channel.
Perfect, guys. Let's go. Let's get it.
Well, guys, welcome back to another episode Fully On. We are here today. Anyways, hey, man.
Yeah,
things-
man. How's your day?
things-
How was
things-
yesterday? How was 4th of July? What do you do? What did you do?
4th of July was good. Can't complain about it. Came a little late from work. But, yeah, man. I mean,
It was a
Great.
war zone out. I mean, I think if you're in a big city, I think fireworks, unless it's like banned, which in some cities it is.
well, in
but-
California is banned, man.
Where?
In whole California, no?
Legal, yeah. So they
Yeah,
have like
illegal, yeah,
your like, I know everyone gets it legal. It's like as long as you don't get caught, it's like, but don't get caught before 4th of July. After, I don't know.
Little my.
But it definitely was a war zone.
No, yeah, I tried buying some, but they were like $200 for the big boxes. I was like, God damn.
I think we were talking about it too. I
Yeah.
think like to spend, especially if you have like a family and
You
kids,
know that
it's like 1,000.
You know that U.S.
I think
spends
it's
$2.2 billion only in 4th of July?
Dang, that's a lot.
$2.2 billion. Billion, bro. That's
It's
crazy.
a lot. It's an opportunity. That depends how you see it, right? So, I mean, it's a business too.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, 100%.
So I think it just depends on what perspective you see it. I think that's a lot about life. Just what way you see things, and yeah, pretty much, man. I mean, we ended up going somewhere where we could see like a
Oh,
lot of
yeah, I
them.
saw the blog.
Yeah, that
A
was pretty
bridge,
cool.
right? It was a bridge with the view of,
Yeah, it was like
of
it's
downtown.
like
And
on top of a park.
okay, okay.
It's like I forgot what it's called. LA State Park, I think. It's right next to Chinatown. I didn't even. I was telling Henry too that even yeah, you guys. It'll likely be tagged here actually. Video that you could check out on Henry Offlimits. His he hadn't really seen fireworks in LA. So check out the video to see.
Well, he's seen fire. He has seen a show. Like he's seen fireworks before, not a show though. That's why his goal.
caveman, George.
I mean,
So
I would
he's-
like
he's-
to differ.
The whole point. So the whole
He is
point
a
of the
caveman.
whole vlog was for him to finally see
Show.
fireworks show. Of course, Dodger Stadium always does one. I believe the Coliseum always does one too. But, I mean, they're pretty cool though. You can see it from outside, park, and just be outside like for like, I think it's like an hour and a half show. Not bad.
I think yeah, it depends where. Yeah,
Yeah, it
definitely.
depends
and I
where.
think we like Henry said, we were a little. We're not in the right spot. We're not in the right spot. But yeah, you learn for
I
next
believe
year.
the Queen Mary does one too.
I think so. The Rose Bowl this year had
The
LA
Rose Bowl,
Galaxy
yep,
against LAFC, so they had probably the best one maybe, because of the people. They had to be good, I think. But it was fun. It was definitely fun. We learned, ran into
I
some
mean,
people.
it was a good day too. The weather was perfect, sunny, not too cold, not too hot.
Yeah, and it was clear skies. So
Yeah.
it was pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. And today, right? Today, something new came out. I don't know if you saw it, right? So Meta announced
Oh yeah.
or actually came out with the app called Threads. So
I think that's interesting. I mean, you got like how is it, like 20 million, 250 million?
I think I read I think it was 5 million users, but in 4 hours. So by
Yeah,
now,
that's it. That's
so by now, I mean it's not at that.
but by when this video come out,
Yeah, who knows?
yeah,
I mean,
y'all probably know what it is by then.
Well, I also think that because it was so easy for you to download, because it lets you know on, I don't know if you saw it, but it lets you know on the Instagram app that they already have the app. So everyone got it.
Yeah,
And to
100%.
log in, it just tells you, oh, you want to log in with your Instagram account. So that's why that's why they had so much success up front, you know. But I did even start seeing in the threads, right? It's cool that it's called that. I think people like it, you know. That this is cool, or like it.
You think it's like a
connecting with people.
2.0 of Twitter?
Well, I mean, I never really used Twitter, to be honest. I knew it was more of a place for like communication, like
Right.
always, way more. You know, I feel like if I'm already obsessed with Instagram, I think Twitter is like at another level. So I never got into it. But now that I feel like Threads is connected with Instagram,
I feel like remember that Twitter is a more freedom platform. You know, Instagram.
what's supposed to be.
Well, it's supposed to be, yeah. And then when Elon Musk, that's his goal, you know, freedom of speech, all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, I feel like Instagram with the threads, all that stuff, I feel like they're still gonna have the little issue of taking things down. I feel like that's where Twitter always gonna come up.
I think the difference between Threads is that, as I've seen so far, unless they update it, but I don't think you could put pictures. You can't post certain things.
Yeah, I was saying it's only text and links.
It's literally just like connecting, and then maybe a link of like
Yeah.
stuff. But I guess you're kind of right. But the thing is, Elon started not limiting, but he said that it is limiting actually. He said that everyone was gonna be able to see less conversations
On Twitter?
On Twitter. So less threads, you know, like less actual threads, because he found that there's a lot of bots and a lot of like fake like content in a sense. So like he wants to knock a lot of things out. I just think Twitter like got really big, and then now since it's changing, it's like if there's like a big ship in the ocean, you know, like can it make a left? Yeah, it can make a left. But it's probably gonna take longer than just a smaller ship that'll just make a left. You know, it'll do it, but it'll take some time. And the thing is, everyone might leave it before it happens. You know, so I mean, so far I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't really dip in the rabbit hole about threads. Or Twitter. I never been that really interested about Twitter.
So what have been like your
I
social
think
media?
just Instagram. I don't have Snapchat either. YouTube, and then YouTube. I'm always on YouTube pretty much. But Instagram and YouTube. I think that's my go-to apps. You know.
Cool. Yeah, I've been on a couple because of business.
Mm-hmm.
I think Facebook is surprisingly very, very. I'm connected with a lot of people on Facebook, you know, and I know that's not your main traditional, but I think a lot of the millennials that I know are still on Facebook, you know, and they might use it for like news, you know, the little news. I go there for news now because they're more articles, they're more
Well,
up to
yeah, that's
date.
true.
By the
Makes
time
sense.
I look at the news, I've already read it.
Makes
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like a few days ago. So
They,
that's kind of.
they say the Facebook is the best app to make if you monetize. Uh, Facebook is like the one that pays the most.
What do you think? Or where did you read that? Or
Well, I know it because experiences. I'm not experienced, not me, but like I know a person that they mentioned that Facebook was where they were getting the most revenue from.
all right, all
From
right.
YouTube or Instagram and Facebook. Facebook was like, because for YouTube, I think it's every 5 seconds or 10 seconds that counts as a view.
Oh, okay.
Facebook is like, as soon as you click it,
Oh,
it counts as a view.
okay. Well, there you go.
Instagram is like, it's hard to make, to get monetized and to make money out of Instagram as well. TikTok is the worst.
But you get, but it's like reverse
TikTok,
though, right?
but
TikTok,
TikTok,
you get an audience.
cloud.
Yeah, cloud.
You
Yeah.
get cloud quick.
So everyone, like, because the algorithm is more based on user interest, right?
Mhm.
Than like Instagram, that is a little bit. I forgot what it is, but it's different. So Instagram, I think, is more based on, yeah, a whole different algorithm. That's the reason why now it's tougher too to like market and like on
And then
Instagram
you have to have a page on Facebook to get
to market
to
too.
market, yeah.
Yeah,
If not, then
exactly.
you won't. As a regular profile, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's true. So there.
You want to learn the game?
Yeah, shout out to Gary Vee. Gary Vee has been around for a long time, and he's been on all social media platforms. I
Yeah.
actually just saw him on Threads today, so it reminded me
You know,
too.
I think it was 2018. I never said this story before, but my brother knows it. I remember Gary Vee saying in beds on TikTok like 2017, 2018. I was like, what the fuck is TikTok? Let me get shit right now.
Well, I still don't have it. I still don't have a TikTok, and I know we are on
That's
TikTok.
good. Hey guys, follow us on TikTok.
Follow us on TikTok.
Fully on official.
I'll be on it eventually, you know. But
We post the same thing we post on Instagram. But hey man, just follow us. It's growing quick as well.
clout,
But
clout,
yeah, man.
clout, clout. But it should be fun. It should be fun to be on all of them. Eventually, I'll be on it too. It's just
Hey, TikTok's addicting though.
that's the
TikTok
thing.
is too addicting.
That's the one
bro.
thing about social channels. It's just you get so caught up
Right.
on all of them, or you could get so caught up in all of them. It depends on what you do. If you're busy and you have a job, maybe not, you know. But if you use it to talk to people, yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good point. Like, because what I tried was like, okay, I downloaded TikTok for the fully on page, and I was like, I'm gonna just turn off all notifications from TikTok, and I don't even check that like at all. Just
oh,
when I
that's pretty
remember, you
good.
know,
That's
like
good.
so maybe if you don't use it just for like as communications and just turn off if you're trying to get rid of like social media and like not look at your phone for like a cool minute, just turn off all notifications.
That's true.
I feel like that would work.
Yeah, yeah. What works for me too is on iPhones, at least on iOS, you could the focus mode. Do you have that on your phone?
I've heard it before, but I
Yeah,
never
so
used it.
focus mode on iPhones. So when I get to my office at a certain radius
Mhm.
of my office, my phone immediately goes into work mode, meaning that everyone except who I've chosen, I don't receive their messages or their phone calls from.
Can you explain us how you do that? What's it-
Yeah,
what's-
yeah. On your phone, you do have that option. It's not the newest update, so unless you it depends on what phone you have, but it is an iPhone. Where do you drag it down? It's kind of like night. What's it called? Like sleep mode,
Right.
or like do not disturb. Right? Do not disturb is a good example. I've created other focus modes, so wherever I'm at, like if I'm working out too, I could put it, and then I just receive messages from certain
Does it
people.
goes about like it follows your location or what?
Yes, also.
Oh,
So the
okay.
work one, when I get like around the corner of my office, it's just like the brokers of the office, my business partners, That's pretty much it. So friends, distractions, people that I choose not to, are out. So be nice to me.
That's
And
interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah, so I try to. I really try to, but I'm still distracted. I'm not gonna,
I mean, yeah, the only good setting I use is the shower proof mode.
child proof, child proof.
Shower proof thing, and then you lock it in one app, so
Parent
they can get
problems.
out. You know.
Hey, I'll learn that one day. I'll learn that one day.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But
But how was your 4th of July, bro?
I think it was good. No, I think overall, I think every year is different. You know what I mean? And this year was cool. This year was fun.
What made it different from you last year?
I usually don't go out, or if I do, I end up going to, just one big show. But this year we recorded, right? So with Henrry Offlimits, go ahead and, look at the video here. I'm sure it's gonna be tagged. But go ahead and check out the video when we went out this
Yeah,
4th
yeah.
of July. I think it was that's what made it extra fun for sure, is the experience. And hey, I'm put on the spot too because he thinks I know all LA. Like, and although I know most of it, I mean,
You were
there's
born here,
certain
so we
areas.
expect you to know more.
No, and right, that okay, that part I do agree. I expect myself to know more
Right,
too.
right.
But at the same time, like, things have changed. I think LA is. I think I've learned that from when I was young too, man. I think LA is supposed to clean itself up. I know this might be a controversial topic, but gentrification, you know what I mean? Like, I believe it's not right, but at the same time, I feel like LA has to clean itself. The city has to improve. Like it has to grow. But
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a whole
that's a whole other
deep,
subject.
too deep. Yeah,
No,
like,
no, that's a whole. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm not saying it's a good thing or anything. It's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's like, yeah, it's everyone is supposed to grow, but that's just again my
Yeah.
belief. And the areas, the people, times change. I think the most constant thing in life is change. If you don't accept it, you're kind of holding yourself back.
Yeah, I feel like that. We're going back to the city thing that you said. Fuck, we're gonna get in. I think it's hard to get clean, bro. LA is gonna be so hard to get clean, especially like all these getting expensive, all that stuff.
Oh well, that contributes to it. Yeah, definitely. Prices go up, because of new buildings, new apartments. I think that's happening a lot to LA in general, but it's just big cities. LA is everyone comes to LA because of the weather. Good weather yesterday. Today too, it's getting a little bit hotter.
Mm-hmm.
And El Nino is apparently back. Have you heard of El
I
Nino?
think it was Tuesday. Well, yesterday was today's Wednesday, so yesterday Tuesday was the hottest day reported of the year.
And we're starting summer, which is
Yeah.
not a big. I'm not the biggest fan of summer, but I have to be around the water if in summer if I enjoy it. To be honest.
But yeah, bro, I do believe that. Quick topic. What do you think about Guatemala doing good in the
Oh,
in the Gold Cup?
I didn't see the game, but I heard that they won like 3-2, right?
Yeah, 3-2. Yeah, 3-2. And then
And they got first
the game before they tie.
They had a clean first round.
Yeah.
That's true.
A win, a tie, and then a win.
I think with Canada they tie, right? It's great. Yeah, with Canada.
I
bro.
think I attribute that to their coach. Their coach is a Mexican team winner that won. I think was it
2012.
2012.
he won the Olympic Games. The Olympic Games, which is really important for them actually. They've organized. They look more organized. I think we were watching a game the other day, and in soccer, you could tell when a team is organized.
Yeah.
It's going from top to bottom, and they're moving together. It's nice to see. You know what I mean? So I think, hey,
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean,
as far as they could go, I know
No,
we're
yeah,
Salvi over
100%.
here.
Yeah, we're Salvi. I mean, we already out, but
but
anyway.
Central American,
But
we're used to it. Hey, we're used to it.
we gotta support Guatemala. That's our neighbor.
Central America, let's go.
Yeah, let's
Central
go, man. I'm
America.
excited for these guys in
But
US.
who do they play? Who do they play?
Huh?
Who do they play next?
I'm not sure who they play next, bro.
It's a good question, huh? Is it Jamaica?
Jamaica?
And then US is US
US Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, that'd be a good game.
Yeah, I think it's US Canada. Yeah, I'm looking. And
Yeah.
that's the beauty of the summer right now, guys. Is like in terms of soccer tournaments, there's a lot going on.
And then the another
The next tournament that's next is
No,
I think
see.
it's the Women's World Cup. There's a game on Saturday. It's quarterfinals. Panama against Qatar
And then 2026. Dale, seguí.
and
Nah, but-
Mexico against Costa Rica. Ooh,
Oh, nah.
that's Costa Rica just came from scoring 5 goals, 5-3.
To who? Martinica.
Yeah, so I mean, kind of expected for them to score 3
I mean,
goals.
it's getting. Yeah, I mean, it's getting. It's getting intense, bro.
There you
This
go.
tournament.
Yeah. So everyone watch Sunday.
Especially, I respect every single team, but Mexicans are mad, bro.
Well, I mean, they've
me
had a
too.
lot of they've been sloppy
Yeah.
sport wise, soccer.
I mean, yeah, sport wise, we're talking about sport.
But yeah, the team wise has been it might be look when players don't like the coach, like they could tell very easily, and I haven't have I been on a team where I didn't like the coach? Oh, I think I have. Yeah, bro, I thought I said no names, no names. But I thought about the team just because, I was getting a lot of ish when I was there, but I had to stand up to myself. But yeah, so Sunday, Guatemala, Jamaica, USA, Canada. Stay
Yeah, I'm
tuned
excited.
for that.
I'm trying to see the USA Canada one.
Yeah, no,
That's
sure.
a classic right there.
No, I'm excited, man. I'm excited about the.
I'm excited
entire
for
soccer season.
2026, bro. 2025, I think it is the
Club World
yeah,
Cup,
the Club World Cup.
and it's
That's-
expanded. That means that Real
and it's
Madrid,
gonna be here too.
Real, was my team or Los Blancos. Real Madrid is coming to the U.S., bro.
Well, they come on June 23rd as well.
Well, also,
With
but friendly. Those are more like friendly.
Yeah. That's
So
friendly
the
games.
Club World Cup, they're gonna
And the
want
Rose
to
Bowl
win.
too.
They're gonna want to win. Like those for sure. They're gonna want to win. And it's expanded teams, so they still haven't said where, but we're gonna have a lot of soccer in the U.S.
Oh yeah, with this
2024,
yeah,
25, 26,
the Olympics.
and then the Olympics, which
Excited about Miami.
Messi.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Now.
yeah. Well, I think Messi coming to the U.S. Specifically Miami. Yeah, it's gonna elevate soccer in the U.S.
Yeah, those games are gonna be stupid expensive.
Yeah, even away games. So here in LA is gonna be even worse.
I think
even
the last,
more expensive than Miami.
I think they came like a week ago, and Messi is already in the team. It was like 450, the cheapest.
He wasn't
one.
even playing. His first game is gonna be against Cruz Azul.
That's crazy, man.
So,
And Miami Busquets,
but remember, I mean, it makes sense for it.
and
Makes
then
sense
Tata
for-
too, right? Tata Martino is the coach, no?
Yeah, Tata is Tata Martino. Gerardo Martino is also
Gerardo Martino, yeah.
the coach of Internacional de Miami.
That's Beckham's team, right?
Yeah, that's smart. I mean, he did it, and I don't know if you guys know this too, but their field isn't even ready yet. Like their field, their stadium is gonna be ready in 2025. I think. So point is, and I really read this. I read that some players said that they're not ready for Messi. Where they go into the stadium and get out
Remember
is
that-
where the fans go in.
Yeah.
So it's like I mean, respectfully, they're yeah. Well, the U.S. also, I think they're not gonna do anything too messy. Everyone sees them as like a, like this big figure.
I mean, the deal he got it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like the deal of every single MLS team got a piece from it.
Yeah, I think so.
Because in every single game they're gonna like prices.
And then Messi gets revenue from Apple and from who else was it?
I think when he retires, he's gonna have the chance to choose
Ownership in a
ownership in a team.
team. And choose LA. That would be interesting. He plays in
Yeah, but
Miami
that's-
and then
that's-
chooses LA.
I think he makes like 40 to 60 million a year.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
what I heard too, yeah.
ridiculous amount, and I think the other players like Busquets and I think they're also
Jordi
trying.
Alba, no,
they're
I
also
think?
trying with either Ramos or Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba, yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting too. I think it just makes more people want to come here, and then younger almost. But everyone is retiring here. It's almost like Saudi. It's almost like Saudi too. Over there, it's just they're winning. They're beating everybody though.
But I think over there just money, bro.
Yeah, but like a lot
I
of
heard
a lot of the players said though, like if you come from a very humble family and they speak your same language
Yeah.
and they wanna treat you right, it's not just so much. I mean, it is the money, I'm sure, but it's not so much just about the money at that point, So there's a few players that's happened, that they're Muslim, and that's their best option.
What's Cristiano's team?
Al Nassr, creo que se llama.
Did you see that they signed to Nike, so they're gonna make
Right,
the
just saw
uniform?
that.
Yeah.
Just say that's the power of Cristiano.
Yeah, he got influence, bro.
That guy, he once made, I think, Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola like
lose
four billion?
4 billion in a matter of
Like 2 seconds.
like literally,
Like he just
so-
moved the cans
and
off
he
the
just-
shot of the
and,
camera.
and he was just like, drink water.
Yeah.
And jeez, dude, everyone knows that. I actually read. I don't know about now because he's at Al Nassr and he makes more, I think, money. But I read once that he made more money on the Instagram posts that he charges than on his contract playing soccer. So he charges like hundreds of thousands of dollars for one post on Instagram. And then playing, it's it's still ridiculous, but
I feel like
at
this
the end.
this famous people, this influence people. You know, for example, Cristiano, he influenced and and made Coca-Cola lost so much money. The same way that Kylie Jenner made and Snapchat lost so many followers, like so many users in like seconds when I think she tweeted, "I don't like the new update on Snapchat."
I think you're right. I remember that.
I don't know if they lost millions of dollars or I think they lost millions of users.
Yeah.
Like quick.
Well,
bro.
yeah, with a lot of people
Quick.
follow them, like
Yeah, 100%.
Cristiano is also the number one Instagram page with the
Yes.
most followers
He been holding that record for
for a long time.
yeah. For a
Cristiano's
long time.
been a long time. He's been number one on Instagram. So yeah, he has I
Yeah.
mean, you could kind of say he has everyone. So yeah, every brand wants to sponsor him because they know they'll get some sales. So
Damn, but I charge him more than his contract.
yeah, that's.
Let's say his contract is like 600 million.
But
So
that anything at this point.
So he should be charging like 800 million for a post.
Well,
Nah,
imagine how
that's-
no. Remember,
you gotta be a 1 billion company.
no,
for
but
that,
remember
bro.
that figure that you just said. They pay him over the course of a number of years. So like,
good
and
point.
then
Yep,
and
yep.
then and then that gets broken down by year. So like these companies and sponsors, they may be paying per month. So the contract might be bigger. It's just they don't. That's not something that's like advertised. Well, I think you could find it now, but yeah, no, the guy has it. I mean, he has like, doesn't he have like 2 pairs of twins? I think 2.
No,
He has one. no?
he lost one actually.
Oh, he
so-
has the baby. That's right. the
Yeah,
baby boy.
she was pregnant with twins. So the last twins the last kids he had,
The last pair. Yeah.
they were supposed to be twins and they lost one. Like
Yeah, I think it's the
I feel
boy,
like
right?
a few minutes after. Yeah,
So they have one set.
R.I.P. bro.
Yeah.
That
no,
sucks. Yeah.
No, yeah. I think it's been tough. Some players have gone through that as of recently, but yeah, that's one guy. I think right now we're in the summer in regards to like club teams. So there's a lot of transfers. I'm up to that. I love like transfers just because it's like soccer gossip. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Bro, if El Salvador goes to the World Cup, we gotta go to one game, bro.
yeah,
We have to, bro. I'm gonna cry when
I need to see them want to
when the
qualify first.
national- Facts. But by 2026, if there's a chance that they go to.
And
We
you
have
do
to go.
realize it's probably the best chance that
They have, yeah, because there's 3 more teams, right?
Well, technically yes, but no. Technically the U.S., Canada, and Mexico
They're
are
already in.
already qualified.
Yeah.
So that means there's 3 more availabilities.
Our chances, yeah.
So if
Spots left,
if
yeah.
El Salvador don't make it, man, look the way right now Panama.
I feel like they are, bro.
Right now the way Panama, Guatemala.
Oh yeah, Guatemala, yeah,
Bro,
Guatemala doing
man.
good.
No, and the coach of El Salvador too was, he's a personal friend. I know his son as well. Mauricio Cienfuegos is the assistant coach. I know his son. So shout out to Mauricio. I know his name is Mauricio también. But
Yeah.
super cool, man. Hopefully the team improves. And they should. But
I feel like
I
we're
feel like I've been saying that since that one time that I feel like they got super close in the what's it called, the hexagonal.
Yeah.
Is that still around?
yeah, the headquarters.
It's just qualifying for the World Cup. Yeah, or it's like pre-qualifying for the World Cup, something like that. But there's a whole process. I'm excited for.
Bro. I'm excited for Guatemala, and I hope they pass, bro. Too,
Yeah, no, for sure, man. What's your favorite like club team? What's your favorite team?
I don't want to say I have a favorite team. I just like pretty much soccer.
So you like to watch like good soccer?
Yeah, I like to watch good soccer. Like Mexican. They they be having some golazos, bro. It's crazy. Like
They're leagues.
Europe soccer is the best, but hey, man, like I just like the whole sport.
Do you play
Yeah,
it?
yeah. My favorite soccer player, is Cristiano Ronaldo, of course. But yeah, I mean, besides that, I think the whole sport, bro.
Yeah.
What about you? Best club team for you that
Um,
you think is the best club
well, the one that
besides Real Madrid?
well, I don't know about besides that one. Well, number one, I always like to see the same thing.
Yeah,
Like
you
good
yeah.
soccer games. You know,
Mhm.
so watch a lot from England, watch in the Premier League, a lot from Spain. Not so much in Italy, not so much in Germany. Um, MLS bores me. I'm sorry. Mexico, yes, Mexico. There's some good.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Mexico,
intense
they have
games.
some. It's crazy
It
how.
reminds me of Sunday leagues, bro. When people start hitting each other.
So I was watching
sometimes.
the Mexico game. The commentator they were saying how can they be clubs in Mexico better than the national team? It's like, oh shit, like that's interesting.
Yeah, no, I think it's. Yeah, I think the national team, the Mexican national team, is like controversy, because I feel like I think I've heard this. I don't know if you know, but sometimes they try to just get players that are playing in Mexico,
Right.
and then the next coach comes in and like gets all the players that are playing in Europe.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, they're better technically, right? Well, maybe not always, but
Right.
let's say faster pace, stronger, more physical. But yes, but the flip flop is the part where in my head I'm like, hey, well, you're never gonna get consistency in a team if one coach does it one way and then the next coach does it another way and then another one does it another way. And so the teams that have lasted with coaches are the ones that have been pretty successful. Even national teams, like I feel like Spain had.
I mean, when Tata Martino was there, he lasted for a good minute.
I think so. Yeah, I think he did actually.
I mean,
I
he
think he
took
had a
us to the
pretty good
World Cup
record.
too,
I think
so.
he had a pretty good record.
Mm-hmm.
But expectations are high all the time. So, when you go to a big tournament, like you want to do good. Yeah, they didn't do good. That good. Compared to, right? I mean, the rest of the other teams are, I mean, they're European.
Yeah, that's
They're-
true. That's true.
Well, the biggest thing I think that's why the World Cup should be pretty good and the Gold Cup and all these different cups is because like US gets to play other teams competitively, like they get to go to the Copa America, which is 2024 next year, right? So they're going to be able to play your South American teams,
Right.
you know what I mean, which are going to be harder. We'll see if you could stand up to I think Messi will be there. That'll probably be his last tournament.
You know what's really like? I want to say pretty dope and it's moving really fast. It's American soccer, because a few years ago it was like, uh, they were not good. But now, like, I want to say the best team, not best team, but like of North America is pretty much the best one. From like Central America and up.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And a lot of like
I think the U.S. national team is number 11 right now
on what?
in the world rankings,
Oh wow.
which is the highest that I've ever seen them. That I think they deserve, but I'm like, I feel like there's other teams. I mean,
Right.
well, who's up there? Who's before them, right? Obviously, number one, Argentina. Number two is like Brazil, Spain. You're Portugal. You're France. You're
yeah.
Germany. You're
Portugal.
Italy. Yeah, Portugal. Who else is on there? I think Mexico's 13th, and the U.S. is like 11th. Let's not talk about the rest because those are like far. I don't know the numbers, but the point is that top 10, that's great teams.
No, yeah, they're doing good
Netherlands.
and they're growing fast.
The
Like
Netherlands.
a couple years ago, people wouldn't even like they wouldn't fill up the stadiums, and now they do. Packed, sold out sometimes.
You know what? I mean, it has a lot to do with the youth system of soccer in the U.S. I think I saw that today. Also, I'm not sure if you know about it, but in like the UK or in Europe, when they see talent in a youngster, teams are encouraged to invest in them because they're gonna get their rights back. They're gonna get more in the investment in someone. Here in the U.S., it's different. Here you have to pay
True.
to even be looked at. You know what I mean? And like from there, the consistency to stay. I mean, if you can't make it, if you have to work, if you have to, it's different.
I'm just glad that the sport is growing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, and like I want to say 10 years ago. 10 years ago, people wouldn't even go.
Yeah, even when we were in high school, I think
Right.
like MLS was dead. Gross.
Mhm.
Like now, okay, there's even like expansion teams like Vancouver. There's a few other new teams. So it's
What do you think about the LAFC? The LAFC, my bad.
um,
Like they just won the championship like a few months ago.
I think it's the energy. I think people related more with LAFC than with Chivas USA. Remember Chivas USA? That was the team, bro. That was the other
That was the
That
team,
was the
yeah.
other LA team, Chivas USA. It was in the Home Depot Center, or now
Damn,
that's
I
the
don't think
home of LA Galaxy.
they're still like in first.
Who? No,
the
Galaxy's like in almost last place.
No, I mean
Um,
in first division.
who?
The Chivas USA.
No, Chivas USA is no more.
Damn, there's no more.
The entire team, I think, like what is it? Got um, doesn't exist anymore. So it was
Oh, I
supposed
did
to be
not.
like a bridge between Chivas from Mexico and like the breed between like MLS. But I think the owners like they were like, this is a waste of money. Peace out.
I mean, because I knew they had a school, like a soccer school, like club,
I think so.
club, like they call
But
it
I
school
think
clubs.
that was the try of like the U.S. to like development.
Oh, that's interesting, but I did not
and-
know that.
But
Oh wow.
I think the big thing too is that we don't have leagues like ascending and descending
Right,
leagues in
yeah.
the U.S. as much. In England, there's like fourth, fifth division. Of like
Mhm.
players playing. Are they like the best? I mean, maybe not, but
But they recruit from there.
and they're developing
Yep.
exactly. And the ones that are shining will go on to the next
Mhm.
one and may get another, couple $100.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So here, yeah, no, you play in the local leagues, they pay for your gas. That's
Mhm.
tops.
Yeah, bro, like yeah, because they recruit people from like different countries, so it's like, yeah, they have to build like a school soccer system.
I always
Yeah,
thought
that'd be
of
interesting though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
like a
No,
soccer
yeah,
school?
like I did not know about like the Chivas USA. I thought they were still out there. Damn, that's crazy. bro.
unless they're like in the what's it called, the USL league. No, it's kind of like I think it's the semi-pro league.
Bro,
It's called semi-pro league. It's not even like your second division, or
Mhm.
whatnot. Like no, colleges kind of have that. Um, the university I went to was Division One,
Mhm.
but your inner cities there could be Division Two, Division Three.
Yeah.
But yeah, soccer needs that, bro. So
Yeah, that's interesting, bro. Did not know that. But yeah, man. I mean, I hope that American soccer grows because it's one of the biggest countries, So it's like, and then there's money here too. So
no, and I think soccer in general is already the number one sport in the world.
oh, it's been there for
'Cause
years, bro. Come on.
There's no competition, I think, to it. The Mayans played soccer, bro. I'm like-
With the hips.
yeah, yeah. See?
I mean, it don't
They're-
call
they're hip.
soccer, but
They played with a ball and they made it through a
Yeah.
hole. YouTube, just look up, ancient Mayan ball game or like soccer game. I'm sure you'll find it. But yeah, man, that's pretty interesting.
yeah, change is pretty interesting, bro. Anything else you want to talk about?
I was like, is he gonna say something next? I'm like,
I don't.
no, I mean, sports wise, right? My favorite team, I don't know if it is Madrid, but aside from them, I think the English teams is Manchester United. They haven't been so good lately, but they're coming back up. Manchester City.
Yeah, I want to say, well, I want to bring this out because I feel a lot of people go through it daily. So last episode, the one we did not post it, because the whole footage got deleted by accident. I was not feeling the whole podcast. He took over the whole damn podcast.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it. That's why I have him here for a reason. That's the reason why I asked to help me out. But my whole energy was low. My whole mood was low. I was not feeling it. I got home, started setting things up. I was like, I'm not feeling. I was not. So I didn't prepare myself at all, bro. I did not. And I know you felt that. My brother felt that behind cameras. But I feel like it happened for a reason. feel like this episode is great at the moment. But hey man, if things happen, if you don't feel like not doing shit, just fucking do it, bro. Just do it, cause I feel like this is just a way to get up. I feel like that's a reason to get up. You know?
It was practice.
Yeah, it was practice pretty much. There you go.
For sure.
It was practice, and like, hey man,
It wasn't total waste.
that sun is always gonna come out, no matter how you're feeling, bro. You know. So just get up and do it, bro. If you're not feeling going to work, see even that.
What?
There's people that I don't want to go to work today, but you still get up and go. You know.
You got stuff to pay for.
You got stuff to. So if you got things that you're doing yourself for yourself, just get up and do it as well. The same energy that you go to work for, you know. But yeah, but I was not feeling the episode though. My bad. If you talk a lot, and then I felt it too. I was like, damn, this was fucking
Well,
too
look,
much.
if you obviously you guys know too, if there's something that I could do is talk. So I mean, it's not like you asked me to do something that I didn't want to do. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
no, I enjoy it, but yeah, no, it happens, bro. And I think, like you said, yeah, everything happens for a reason. I think everything definitely does, and you know, at a certain point at the beginning, you're growing. It's more about doing the just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. You'll learn the little things, you know, and at the same time,
Yeah, 100%.
at the same time, it's we're here again, you know, and at the same, you guys don't know really how often we sit down. This could be the next day. This could be the next day, you know. So at the same time, it's just consistency. It's just doing it after over and over and over again. I think we give meaning and we give like value to things, you know, because you just made it at the beginning. I swear, I walked in and I was like, "What happened?" I thought something bad happened, right? And in my head, I'm like, "No, I mean, I didn't really see it as bad." We give value to things,
Right.
you know. If we were like, "No, just okay, it's over, it happened," things happen to me in the day to day. Like I think I shared with you something private today that kind of was random that happened to me in the daytime. It could have affected me really bad, but then I was like, "Yo, I'm somewhere." You
Right.
even said the same thing. I'm somewhere at mentally. I'm somewhere else now mentally. Like, dude, why do I need that right now? Like, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's how I took it too. When he told me, I asked him, I was like, hey, like, did you delete the footage? Because I forgot to save it. He's like, ah, shit, I did. I was like, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Because there's little things like that you just shouldn't. If you're there at the moment, we were still gonna shoot.
Yeah.
We're still shooting. We're still giving you content. So it's like, don't let little things like that.
They're tests, man.
Yeah, bro. Don't let little just those little things fucked up your whole moment or fucked up your whole day. For what, you know? Life's always gonna keep going. So, but yeah, bro, that was quick little story that happened with episode 2. But yeah, it was.
What else do you remember that we shot for episode 2?
Bro, that conversation was a whole Mount Everest, bro. We were everywhere.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we did. At least this time it's been sports. This time's it.
So this conversation was more organized than that one we had.
I know. I agree. Yeah, I agree. We kind of kept going.
And
and we
it's
kept
because
going.
he took the whole. I was so off, bro. I feel like I want to apologize because I was so off in the whole. And it was more than an hour too. It was like
Really?
of you talking. It was like I think like 105.
Hey, time goes by pretty fast. That's the one thing. The one time goes by pretty fast, and I think the people that are watching this that have been on the phone with me before, they know we could talk for a few
No, yeah,
minutes.
facts, same, bro. But just that day, I woke up like I did work. I woke up and like not feeling good. I have those days that I was like, damn, like I'm feeling some type of feeling that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna work, come back, let the day go by, but always try to find something that it will take care of the mood, something, But yeah, the day it was just cloudy day, bro.
You know what I learned? Going kind of partly into that. I think I learned this through running. In training, they used to say that there's the rule of thirds. So when you're doing something that you love to do, a third of the time you're gonna enjoy it. A third of the time you're gonna fucking hate it, and a third of the time you're not gonna see anything.
Mm-hmm.
So when do you know what third of the time you're in what? So it's like in certain things, like when running, it was painful.
Right.
or like you were in pain. That's the part where you didn't fucking like it. You know,
No, yeah.
there's times where I was running where, bro, it was amazing. I was in, I was gliding through the wind, and that was the moment where I was like, oh, this feels good. This is the part that I love. And then there's moments where I was just like, damn, it's just a routine. Like you said, I don't like it today, but I know that I need to do today
Right.
in order for tomorrow to be maybe another day. It'll be the good day, or it'll be more of the, oh, I realize I'm growing day.
Do you think that happens because you don't get a reward from it?
I think that happens because you tell yourself that you need a reward for it. Like, I think, who says that you need a reward?
Nobody knows.
Right. I think it's based on like day to day. You reward yourself for doing things, or someone gives you something, or you work out and then you eat, like, so it could be like the smallest things, but yeah, maybe people expect to get something every day. That's why they don't do it,
Right.
and it's like they don't see that step, or that you're moving forward. So it's like, and sometimes you move back, like, so.
Facts, yeah. Because I mean, nothing. I mean, pretty much nothing that you work for yourself. I mean, nothing is easy, bro. Like nothing is easy. For example, six packs. A six pack will be easy to get. It wouldn't be as valuable as to have them. It wouldn't be like a. That's why they're so hard to get. It hurts to get six packs. That's why they're so valuable to get six packs. Everybody likes six packs. But I feel like that's a reward, though. For example, me, like when I used to go to the gym, I don't go to the gym anymore. I'm gonna start going, but it's like I don't feel it.
But
But
feel what? Okay, but feel what? What
going to the gym, like there's
Yeah.
times I like I don't want to go to the gym,
We'll see. Okay,
but there's times it's like okay, I want to go to the gym. If you put that same example to work, it's like damn, I have to go to work, but at the same time, I get to go to work.
yeah, but
know?
you also committed to go to work.
Yeah,
Like, you signed something, especially if it's a job. You likely signed something that says you're gonna be here, or we're not gonna pay you. So I think that's what I realized, that with certain things, like even working out. Right now, I haven't as much either since like the marathon that I ran. But when I feel like that I was committed to something much more than just working out. I think
Right.
it wasn't working out that I was committed to. I was committed to not feeling like crap. Like later in life, because I feel like we think so now, and because we don't see rewards right now, or I'm not faster today, or I'm not stronger today, or I don't have a six pack today, we're too far. Like, oh no. I think also as men we have biologically we could lose weight faster. So it's like we have less excuse. So it just depends. I think
Yeah,
it
I
just
mean-
really depends.
yeah, that's true. I mean, this it's not about just weight. It's about pretty much everything that you put your work into or your mind into. It can be if you following your dreams, your business, whatever. You just keep going, bro.
Yeah, I think
You know?
I think anything you have to give yourself time to do it. And I think the main part has to do with life. That life tends to kind of grab you back into the loop that you've been in. That's what I feel like I tell a lot of business partners that I have, is that it's normal for them to come into the business and then they make a decision, and then when they leave, life is like, you got to be quicker than that. Like the old guy in the commercial, like dangling the dollar bill.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Like you gotta be, you gotta be quicker, or you gotta be sure, because life is gonna try to make you come back into the same loop and the same cycle that you were in. It's happened before where, oh, you get started into something new, and oh, but all of this happened, or
Yep.
life hit, or I have kids, I can't do it. Those are all valid excuses, but they're still excuses to work on something that you want. And I mean, it's gonna take you longer, right? Which is part of maybe what you have to be okay with.
Right,
If you have all these life altered, things that happen in life, but you'll still do it if you keep going. It gets better. I think the more you continue to do the uncomfortable thing, I think it becomes a habit, and then it's comfortable again. Because you do it long enough and it becomes comfortable. So anything, I think we're gonna do this long enough to where it's comfortable. Not that it's that uncomfortable, at least for me.
I just don't want to feel comfortable though. I feel like comfortable is the worst.
Yeah, too long, too long.
Yeah, I feel like too long comfortable is just too. It's just one of the biggest enemies in life.
I feel like comfortable, but not satisfied.
Right.
You know, like, okay, well, we like where we're at and we understand how we got here, but we're gonna keep working for more or keep going forward, or like, okay, let's do something. I'm you obsessed with like growing and learning something in this field, yes, but for me, it's in general. I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
in
one hundred
life.
percent. You know, get teams, all that stuff. You know, keep growing. But yeah, I mean, great episode though. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think good. I think we're giving a lot of just life hacks and maybe to be able to help someone just navigate every
Oh yeah,
day.
no
You
matter
know,
what, bro. It's just,
sports. I
that's
think.
yeah. That's one of the points why I wanted to start a podcast is to like teach people, not teach people, but like show people that we all together in this, bro. You know, if you feel a type of way, you're not the only one. Everybody feels like that. I mean, there's days that have really cloudy days. I know you're feeling like that as well. But hey, man, we all together in this. And if I come out, you can come out too, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely, no, for sure. Came out. What do you mean?
Like, come out of that cloudy day that you have, you know? Like, it don't matter how you're feeling. You just wake up, bro. That's it.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's tough, man. Especially when you like do stuff for yourself and for your own. I think something that I realized too is you have to, when you have to create your own schedule, it's tougher, bro. And I feel like you mentioned that to your brother when he first started. I believe it was driving at the time. I told them, I'm like, bro, you gotta, and he left where he used to work, or now he works again, but where he used to work. Um, yeah, it's all good. No shame in the game. You know what I
No,
mean?
of course not, bro. You know,
But
there's sometimes it's okay to take a
step
step
back,
back. Yep.
just take three
Yep.
steps forward.
Realize, like, you have to realize when you have fun, when you have fun in life, to take a 1 week, a month, even a whole year, and try to always try to understand why you fought, you know. So when you realize that what was the mistakes, the problems, you just come back harder, bro. You know, because the first thing that people do is like, okay, I fall, I gotta get right back. Nah, bro. It's relax, take your time, take notes, you know, all that's happening.
Analyze, yeah, no, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, there you go. That's the word. You know, like just analyze why you have fall, and come back harder. You know. But
I
yeah.
agree. Yeah, I agree.
Any quotes you wanna leave people?
Off the top of my, I think
Top of your head, you know. Just a
I'm not
quick
gonna
quote,
lie. Like quick
good
quotes like
ending.
that is tougher. I feel like I think about them more in the moment when we're talking. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, they just come out, just kind of like bam, bam. Uh,
When life knocks you down.
oh well. Oh, okay. So one that's popular with, if you guys don't know him already, he's Mr. Leslie Brown. You know, Les Brown for short. When life knocks you down, try to land on your back, because if you could look up, then you could get up, and keep moving forward. I think is the rest of it. So great story by Les Brown. I think if you guys have not heard audios, or definitely listen to all his audio. A lot of the older stuff is, now he's later in life, so he doesn't come out or record as much, but he's still really good on. I think he also has a YouTube channel where he like records live. But I think it's just great stuff. Motivational, personal development. I think that you could see that him as a person worked on it a lot, Les Brown, but he's now in that same field, to help other people, enjoy life better, enjoy themselves better. His story is amazing. His story is amazing. Disc jockey or DJ, right? I don't know if people know what DJ stands for. Do you know what DJ stands? I just said
DJ,
it.
like DJ.
Yeah,
What was it again? My bad.
disc jockey.
The radio DJ.
Yes, it's a radio DJ.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, I know, and that means we've heard the audios a couple times because he says his story a lot.
81.
Yeah. So it's super cool. That's one of them. There's a lot of other people within the industry. Bob Proctor actually passed away not so long ago too. Great mentor as well. He was more focused on the book. The name of the book that Bob Proctor actually was focused on for, I think, most of his life, that he dedicated his life to, was Think and Grow Rich. I've read it. I think I've read it like 3 times.
Right.
It's heavy. And by I mean like not like pounds heavy, but it's a dense book. A lot of it at the beginning is a lot of examples and a lot of like life and hey, this is what this person did. But throughout the book, it's really good. It's really, really good. Helps you with a lot of different things. I recommend that book if you're getting into business or just want to have a burning desire that you want something in life or work with someone in life or anything. Think and Grow Rich is really good.
No, yeah, I heard the book before.
I
But
think that same author, I think Napoleon Hill, the last book that I recommend and more of the audio, I think you guys would, anyone would enjoy it, is how Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. So that I think gives you a perspective of life and like the negative things that are coming after you. If I don't know anyone's faith, right, and I don't want to get into it, but more so about like the negative things that could kind of like catch you and distract you. And this is ultimately from what you may believe is that you're destined for. You know,
Right.
like your passion, your career. There's things that are holding you back that you might not see them. That are there may be people, sometimes the closest people that you love. You know that book kind of helps you just understand. You know, it doesn't tell you what to do. It just kind of just tells you how these things could hit you and how you could like avoid them. But those three are really 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 good. Do you know any?
uh, books, not really. But I don't really read books like that. But I mean, that's great, recommendations. But you couldn't say it way better than that. I just want to leave you guys with my quote. What Fully On stands for. It's the power to initiate, maintain, and complete greatness. You know,
Say that one more time.
the power to initiate,
Look at the camera.
maintain. I already look at it once. I'll say it again. The power to initiate, maintain, and complete greatness.
It's beautiful.
I leave it with that. That was another episode of Fully On. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys follow my guy on Instagram.
Jorge Sandoval WFG. Thank you guys so much. Follow us fully on Instagram. Subscribe to our channel and share our videos. Yeah, and our shorts.
Yeah, shorts.
My
They're
short.
in Instagram, TikTok. Follow my personal Instagram, Farid Biswal. Follow the page, Fully On Official. And he says, please subscribe, guys.
See you
Follow
guys.
my brother to subscribe to his YouTube channel, Henrry Offlimits. And we will see you guys on the next episode.